So Garry's mod can be kind of lonely at times. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I'm on these maps, looking off, I wonder, what if I had friends to play with? Now, of course, there are some fantastic mods out there like the Sap bots, or of course, may I mention the Zeta Players mod that really try to aim to fix that issue by making very realistic bots that act a lot like real players. But there's one big issue. These players don't listen to what you say. Because lo and behold, real people don't do that either. However, what if you could have a squad of your own and command them a la Rainbow Six style? I used to play a lot of Rainbow Six on the original Xbox when I was a kid, and I loved commanding my squad to do certain things. Well, this mod is going to make my childhood self and you happy if that's the case. This is the one and only Bodyguard mod. And it's very simple. You get this big ass radio. The creator of this mod is phenomenal. But first, a big thank you to Small Potato TV and Pac-Man09 for suggesting this in my Discord page. If you guys do want to suggest something, go ahead and click on that Discord page link down below or in the comments section. Now, this mod is brand new and it's very simple. All you gotta do is press R. You might get a weird loading screen because it's loading all the icons. Give it a minute, it will fully load in, then you're going to choose the model that you want. But before you do that, pick the weapon. There is 3 different kinds of weapons. There's ranged weapons, melee weapons, and support weapons. Now, I'm not sure what a support weapon is, but you can see, oh, okay, we got like an armor pack. Look at that, it's pretty cool. Now, the weapons are color-coded. Melee is red, ranged is yellow, and support is cyan light blue. Now, there's a lot of choices here. You can choose a knife, obviously melee. You could choose none. You could choose Annabelle. I mean, you guys get the gist of it. There's quite a few cool things you can pick here. Even stuff that I didn't even think was natively in Garry's mod. But we're going to go ahead and just give him this. You can choose the voice pack. This is going to determine the voice of the person you spawn. We have the Metro Police Officer. That might be confusing. We're going to instead do... Oh, wait. You could have multiple squads? Wait, what? Let's go with CS Bot. I don't know what that sounds like. And then pick the model you wish to spawn. And there you have it. We can already see my bot is healing me with her armor pack that I gave her. Now you're going to notice that there's a lot of new things. One, there's an entire section on the right that is going to list all your bodyguards you have out. Let's go ahead and summon out a few more. Let me just switch some of the weapons around. You know what? Let's summon this guy. Sweet. Alright, we got a skeleton now with an AK. Yeah, Garry's mod, guys. I'm gonna try a melee weapon this time. Let's go with the crowbar. Let's go ahead and give him something that should be useful. How about an M249? Sweet. Now for this guy, okay, so I think that the voices are specific to the squad. I don't know if you could change the exact voices, or maybe you can. We're gonna find that out today, guys. So right now you can see they're kind of moving around, you know, doing their thing. But how do we make them do stuff? And that's where right click is going to come in. Pressing right click, we have a bunch of commands. We have attack. Now, despite what the name suggests, attack is only going to have them go towards a specific position. So if I were to go ahead and aim attack here, you're going to see that they will very slowly make their way to that position. Now, this map does have nodes. I do recommend that you guys do have nodes on the map that you play on with this mod, or else you might get some jank. But we can see they are moving to the position. I mean, she's kind of just wandering off, but the general position, they've made it. Next up, we have dismiss. This is going to have them not follow any specific order and just kind of idly walk around the map. It's actually pretty cool. I like this a lot. It's like they're kind of patrolling, if you will. Next up, we have guard. Guard is going to have them take a more defensive position. They're going to use more defensive maneuvers like crouching or just using cover better, and also being a bit safer with their aiming. Now, you might notice I gave some of these dudes some pretty heavy weapons, and that's going to affect them in a way because the heavier the weapon you have, the slower you are. That's why the guy with the M249, he's kind of taking his time getting to where he needs to be. And then we have follow. Follow is pretty self-explanatory. It's going to have all of your bodyguards follow you wherever you may go. Kind of like typical citizens or anyone that's really on your squad. And then we can choose to make them attack players never, passive, or be aggressive. Now, there's no players on this map, so we can't test that, unfortunately. We also have a combat mode. This is going to choose how they react to things. Right now, you can see they are in action, which means if if I were to summon an NPC, they will take the necessary precautions to defend me. However, if we go ahead and switch it back to holster, you're going to find out that even though we have an enemy right here, and I even tell them, guys, attack them, they're not gonna do anything. And that is signaled by the fact that they do have the peace sign above their head. I love the iconology, if that's a word. The use of icons to convey whatever they're doing is pretty cool. And the best thing is, guys, you get perfect detailed stats on their health and their armor. And I love that. That is really cool. We're gonna get some more bodyguards here. Just to truly test this out, I'm going to just kind of pick some random weapons here, so don't mind me. That's going to be confusing having a combine on our side. But hey, we can do it because it's Garry's mod. Alright, we'll give this guy, let's give him whatever this thing is. FAMAS style looking gun. Let's do G-Man. Alright. Now the cool thing is if you really want... Now the cool thing is that if you want your squad to stop doing whatever they're doing and follow you, you don't have to hold right click and go to, well, follow. You can simply just tap left click, and it'll be a quick follow command, which I think is pretty neat. If you get too far from your squad, they will slowly start teleporting to your location, so they're never going to be too far. Alright, so to test this out, I really did want to test out the guard example. Now, you can also choose different squads, which is pretty cool. Now that we have a different squad, let's go ahead and summon, you know, we're just going to go with this, do that. Alright, so look at this. They're part of a different squad. So you can really, truly make this your own. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Metro Police. Let's go and summon in Odessa here. You know what? We haven't done Odessa in a while. It's been a minute. Let's go ahead and summon him in. There we go. Alright. So now we have two different squads, and you can choose to issue commands specifically to only one squad, while the other squad, you can have up to 5, by the way. You can see that they're highlighted, so you know exactly which ones are going to be affected. You can make them dismiss, but then you can choose to have this squad follow you. So you can strategically set up squads to do specific tasks that you want them to do. And that is honestly just badass. And I'm not gonna lie, I just figured that out while recording this video. I didn't think you could have more than one squad. That's news to me, but I did research all the other topics just to make sure. It's fun to figure things out as you're recording, because I am in awe as much as some of you might be with how awesome this mod is, and I love catching that on camera to make things feel just as genuine as I love to make them. Why did he jump off that cliff? Alright, now we're going to summon everyone here, and we're going to have them all take guard. You can see they're kind of huddled down, ready to attack whoever. We're going to make them go into action mode. You can see that they will whip out their guns. Again, their loadout will affect their movement speed, as well as probably a few other things. If you're low on armor, the medic here will help us out, which is kind of funny considering I gave her the armor kit. And let's go ahead and summon a bunch of combine, and I mean like a bunch. I want to go all the way. Let's see how well they defend me. So we can see some of our squad members are taking a lot of damage. One of them is almost dead. Oh no! Wait. They're all dead. That's right. That's how quick it is, my friends. And you look at what we lost. The police femme, I mean, she kind of lost a little bit of health. By a little, I mean a lot. Everyone else kind of just lost single digits, though. Like, that really is pretty spectacular. And then again, when you're ready, have them all follow you, and now you can go back to what you were doing. Now, she should be healing. Look at that! Oh, that is so cool. She's helping out all the homies. Now, he really needs it. Please give him as much as you can. And look at that, guys. We have an awesome medic, so I recommend having a medic on your squad. That's the cool thing, is you truly can kind of just deck this out the way you want. And look at that, the police femme is now fully healed with armor. Now, we do need a medic. Alright, we do have a med kit here. We're going to have just a raw medic, one that has both armor and med kits, and of course they should be protected at all costs. I guess I'll make it a woman for no reason whatsoever. And there we have it. Now if someone is weak, you can bet she's going to heal them, and you have a busy afternoon for you. But what if we were to take damage? Well, the medic should, in theory, come to our aid. Well, whenever she feels like it. So what do you guys think down below? I think this is honestly an amazing mod. It seriously blew my mind when I saw the screenshots. To see it in action now, this is truly otherworldly. This really does make it feel like I'm playing a Rainbow Six game, but on crack. But I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. As always, you can leave a like, subscribe. Links will be in the description. I want to thank you all so much for watching this until the end. I'll see you guys in the next video, and until next time, thanks for watching and farewell.